he always does this. It's always, babe, we start at 3. We start at 3 every time. And then it's just like, Dalton, it's 3, we're late. Well, why don't you go ahead and get started? This happens every time. I think Dalton just doesn't like having to figure out an introduction.
Figure out what?
Any kind of introduction. I guess that there inherently is an introduction in itself, is your absence and trying to explain that. The bird's over there.
Do you have your chat?
No. I don't have nothing.
All right, I'll get it on this phone. Apollo, you want to earn some snacks? We haven't been doing too many snacks.
To the media.
But first, let's get chat. Oh.
I gotta start playing Trombone Champ again. Apollo loved that.
What about just trombone?
You know how to play the trombone, not me, and he was really scared of it. And because
maybe we should try that again.
Well, that's how he's learning a lot of sounds. Is I was trying to do like a synthesizer type sound for Crazy Frog. I would just, and I guess it does kind of sound like a trombone. So now he'll do, and so now it's just, oh, you know, I guess it does kind of sound like a trombone. We'll just do that instead. There we go. Hello, sorry. Now I have to scroll back up and see if...
I think a lot of those are from like...
Oh, from previous... That would
like
make
days.
A lot of sense. Yeah, I guess those are going to be old. Okay, cool.
I need to get a little fanny pack.
So this is... Anyone who's like just a public viewer, this is like, we only have the chat open for YouTube members and Patreon members, but public viewing, just to kind of encourage like, hey, if you want to participate in the guaranteed once a month stream where we actually read and answer every chat, like,
bird,
give me $2. But, and we also have the ability to highlight so that we can
You want a pine nut, Apollo?
Like that.
Can you come here?
Oh.
Come here, you get a pine nut. Oh, good bird. There we go. He's in the mood. He did come here right away.
Well, so the students have been all done for a minute now, so he's been...
Yeah, that's what I meant by we haven't done too much training.
Yeah, I know, we haven't had our college.
He's been practicing his words a lot, though. To make up for it.
He has.
You can eat your pine nut. Girls, you want to earn a snack?
They want to lick my fingers. But you're sure welcome to try and.
You want a snack? Push the cart. Push the cart. Oh, good bird. Oh, good bird. Gotta get him to push it really far. Soleil, push the cart. Good. Ophelia, push the cart. Good bird. Pine nut, Apollo liking in-shell pine nuts was a great discovery because they take quite a bit of time for him to get into. Pine nuts are really healthy and there's not very much in there. He's still working on it.
Well, I mean, is there like, oh, well, let me push it, so I'm just kind of like, oh, what if I
Tori, why don't you do a trick?
What if I just keep dragging it, then they'll just keep...
Here.
I didn't plan this out ahead of time, no. Soil.
I don't have any soil. Soleil.
Soleil. Spin.
You just got me to call her Soil.
Good. Ophelia. Spin. Good bird. Well, yeah, Soil is the naughty Soleil name. I never did figure out how to turn sleep off on the phone.
Oh, I'll do it for you real quick.
Okay, cool.
It's in the display settings.
I'm new to the Apple mobile.
Apollo would like to earn another snack.
Okay, well, listen, we always got a lot going on out here. Hello, Apollo? Would you like to earn a snack? Yeah, okay.
Oh, I guess I should open the chat app.
Yeah. Yes, we have to answer 4 questions. Excuse me. I know. Just I got it. Thanks. Okay, Apollo. 4 questions. What is this made of? Cork. Yes.
Girls, come here.
Okay, 3 more.
Come shake.
What is this made of?
So shake.
Yes, paper. 2 more.
Oh my, Ophelia, that was really funny. Ophelia, shake.
What is this called? Bottle. Yes. Okay, 1 more.
So
let's try it.
spin.
We'll try it. What color?
Spin.
A bottle. What color?
Spin. Good.
A snack. 1 more question. What color?
Ophelia, spin.
No, he's getting
Good.
distracted.
Oh, I was wondering if we could do it or not.
All right, Apollo. What's this
Otherwise, the
made
girls are gonna
of?
come over there.
Glass. Glass. Yes. We'll get you a snack. Oh.
It was really funny, Tori, when the girls first realized I was gonna give them a snacks, and I was asking them shake, but I was kind of whispering it. But I put my hand out. Soleil ran up to shake my hand, and Ophelia ran straight to the cart to like push it a little bit.
Well, you pointed at it just now, and so she just.
Ophelia, push the cart. You know, we need the. Well, she pushed it, so she gets a little snack.
I don't know if
Soleil,
I
can you
don't
spin?
know if I will.
Soleil, spin. Spin. Good. Well, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have got it for that, but.
That'll be a funny one. If they just hold on and I could just drag race them. Oh my gosh, we could just have like a race. Where we like assemble like just 2 long lanes and both well, I guess we'll have to do one for Apollo too, just because, you know, we'll be allowed to participate. And it's just alright, whoever can push to the end of the line first.
Oh.
Just get food carts. The birds.
Well, we were
What about you?
suspecting
You
we
wanna
were
come
starting to
over
have
here?
problems with the internet. It
Oh
looks
no, you
like
just want to look?
yeah, we might be cooked.
What?
I mean, it's at like 28% drop frames. We're gonna switch to a backup option,
Cooked.
but we might just have to reschedule if that doesn't fix it.
Dang it, soybean. This was your fault, soil.
Well, this is the reminder to, we finally have the option of fiber, I'm pretty sure, so.
Oh yeah, I put the offer we got in the mail for whatever. I don't even know if it's technically an offer, but they make it look, you know how they do ads?
No, they have like a
now?
discount. They have they're doing like
Fiber and
they're doing the
something.
Visa gift card thing like WoW used to do.
That was funny. Every 3 months, like, yeah.
Spectrum never gave them. They would just give us discounts.
Oh, okay. So
WoW
I'd be
is
like, hey, sorry, Spectrum, WoW offered me $300 to switch to them. Well, what if we give you a discount? It's like, all right, well, offer me that discount in 3 months and I'll just come back. Okay. And it would just be that back and forth. It's really funny.
All right, we'll see if that fixes the
Hey, that's the poop paper.
internet issue.
That's the poop. Yeah, that's how the girls talk about poops. This is a poop.
Where did Apollo get? Let me touch your butt. Let me see your butt from.
Foot. We were doing it for foot because we were trying to like trim his nails and stuff.
Oh yeah, the let me touch your and all that.
So it was, and we were also just like for his own good, like trying to teach him his own anatomy, like wing, foot, beak, stuff like that. So we were to trim his nails, going, hey buddy, let me see your foot, let me touch your foot. But birds, if you know it, like any of the famous stories about crime-solving African greys or talking parrots, is that they learn trauma really, really well. So he did not like us trying to file his nails. So I was like,
Does not like it.
low-grade trauma. So it was just, oh, let me touch your foot. And then we also tried to get your butt. Oh, touch your butt. So he ended up just merging the two. So let me touch your butt. Ooh, touch your butt.
You want her in a snack? Okay. You want her in a pistachio? Gotta do 4 things. Can you come here? Good.
Wow.
Okay, Apollo. Gotta answer 3 more questions. What's this made of?
Glass.
Yes. Made of glass. All right, 2 more.
Okay, yeah, all the lag is good. Everyone's saying.
Yeah, that's fine for now. What's this called?
Rock.
No.
Wario.
Yes, Wario. That's right. Good job. All right, 1 more. What's this called?
Rock.
Yes, good job. There's a pistache. Doot, doot. Come here. Oh, good.
This one's the baby.
Ophelia, come here. Come here and get a snack. Good.
It's kind of convenient. Ophelia, at least, I don't know about Soleil. Will just, if she wants to sit on me, will just come sit. But Ophelia will specifically wait for me to go like this, in either way, and she'll go on the shoulder that I expose. It's very nice. I don't have to do anything. I'll just be like, all right, come on.
What, Soleil? Is your beak straight today?
Never. Need the skull playing the trumpet for the doot doot emoji. That's actually exactly why I wanted to do doot doot specifically, is because we just had all like
Oh, I got the bird.
the little toy recorders we got from Party City. It was like a 25 pack for $1. So I just grabbed all these and then I was just like, oh my gosh. I don't know, it was Halloween. I was like, that's so funny. Doot doot, like the little skeleton had like the little skull head. And so now it's just the thing. That's what, that'll be a side quest for somebody, would be to make the emoji. They're beautiful birds. How old are the sisters? Don't do that a little quieter.
Oh,
How old did the girls just turn? I think they were January 21.
they've got to be like 3.
They're 4 now.
No way.
They were hatched in January 21, or were they 22?
Apollo was like 3 when we got them, and they were like a year old, so they're like 2 below him.
22? So maybe they're 3 now?
Yeah, they're like 3-ish.
I'd have to go look at their paperwork. We actually have like hatch papers for them. Ophelia, you need water. You're looking a little mucusy.
You want to earn a snack,
the
Apollo?
water.
Okay, come here. 4 things.
water.
Pistachio.
Drink the water.
Come here. Apollo, come here.
You can do it, baby.
Look.
I know, it's so exciting.
Come here. Shake. No, come here. Apollo, come here.
You drink it this way. There you go, baby.
Well, Soleil will do it. Soleil, come here. What are you looking at over there? She was focusing on something over there. It must be the, do I have any left? I might have to go get some, Soleil. Yeah.
How is Ophelia and Apollo's relationship? They seem very gentle. Apollo has always gotten along really well with both of them, and everyone really, but first introducing, like, he's super excited when they're little babies, just, hey, how's it going? What's up? And they're like, whoa, 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 we are small. We're very
that
small.
video. We need to do that
we
video.
maybe repost it or something. They weren't as enthused, but because, you know, they're like young babies that just moved here. But he's always been really good with all of them. He and Soleil are just like, they just have a special thing going on. He and Ophelia get along really well. They'll still like help preen each other and stuff, but they just don't have like...
They'll have little spats.
But they
and
all
2
do.
occasions where like Apollo's being a little pushy and Ophelia can't get away too easy, or he's being too pushy about preening.
Yeah,
Or
Apollo,
Ophelia's being ridiculous about a water or food bowl.
Apollo and
She's ridiculous
Soleil
about
are
those.
both far more like roughhousey than Ophelia is. Like Ophelia just doesn't roughhouse like at all. Almost.
No, she does with Soleil.
Well, in that special Caique way. Apollo's too clumsy, so like it's not. So she gets like upset about it because he doesn't do it right. Soleil doesn't mind. Let me do it again, Soleil. Here, I'll bring this over. Doot doot. Doot doot.
When did all these socks get tied on here?
I did that the other day because the girls like to untie knots.
Oh,
And
well, I
it
don't
did keep
think
them busy for like 30 minutes because there's corks in there.
Apollo,
It's alright.
what's this called?
Sock.
Yes,
Man's
sock.
trying to say
Good.
rice.
You come here.
Well, not when it's spinning.
You want a pine nut? Come here. Come here. Do you want to throw? Can you do Big Bird? Do Big Bird.
Touch.
Oh, no, that doesn't count.
Soleil.
Do Big Bird. You have a pine nut.
Get off.
Good. There you go. Get some. I think he wants to throw.
Soleil will exploit anytime you put the snacks on the top shelf. If you didn't notice.
Wasn't the jar closed?
Well, yeah, but she's still trying to open it. I don't want her knocking it over or anything. Anyway, yeah, Apollo probably wants to throw a bottle. Or throw a wrench. We have those two.
Throw a wrench. Where's the tiny one?
I put, so I'm,
Oh, there's the plastic one now.
so there's
too.
one
That's
here.
right.
There's one here. I tend to be putting the plastic goodies in this bin, so bottles, doots, plastic wrench, and I'm putting metal things in here with the bells. So I have some wrenches in here as well. I'm trying to sort by material. So here I have the smallest wrench. I think this is the smallest wrench.
I think we have a 6mm.
Ooh, that's not an American unit. Ah, yes.
Does Apollo ever say no? He's not learned to say no by itself yet, but he has said no chewing for a while.
I think he has one scolding the girls. He'd be like, girls, no.
Did he learn to say no?
He says no,
He might
but
be on
not
the
in
cusp
like,
then.
but not in like a, hey Apollo, do you want to go out on the porch? He doesn't say no to that. It'll just be like a, he'll be chewing, or it's like a scolding thing.
I didn't know if he could say no by itself yet, so maybe
does.
he's just getting the hang of that.
He does.
How much does Apollo weigh? He weighs like 470 to 490 grams, depending on the day. He was like in the 450 range before getting his flight feathers back.
Alright.
Are you trying to teach Apollo the mangoes right now? I didn't even know, but are you?
Not in like, not intentionally, but it's kind of something. Ah!
Oh, you say that?
Occasionally.
Ah.
I typically say the girls. Oh, I know that the students always call them the mangoes.
Oh.
So he actually picks up a lot from the students because, you know, like they're not special in that he's like, oh boy, my favorite people, but they're special and like it doesn't happen all the time, once a week, and when they are here, they only pay attention to him.
Does Apollo push the shopping cart?
No.
No, he always just throws it or tips it over,
You want
which
me
is
to
pretty
shake
funny.
something? You wanted me to shake? Whoa!
You want to throw?
Oh,
Balls?
throw ball? 4 ball.
Green ball.
Is that
Color
3 or
green.
4 balls? Ball.
Throw?
Ball. Throw ball.
Whoop.
Woo!
This ball is about had it. Ready? Orange ball? This is color orange.
Oh. Whoa. The girls just want to lick. Yeah, you'll do that. I'll go find my cell phone. I'll go.
It's on the chase, I think.
I have.
Oh no, it's on the.
I've got my. I know where I put my things, Dalton.
Well, you said go find it, not go grab it.
I'm going to beat you. That'll be a video in some time addressing the allegations that I hit Dalton. What do we got?
Throw.
Alright.
Here's that.
You want a little rice? Okay, you want some rice?
He's trying really hard for
Yeah,
rice.
that was really good. You want a little rice?
Rice.
You can have a little rice. Maybe we can do a good example of how far the rice shoots as he eats it.
There's been times where he would be eating it on the swing or on the windowsill.
Yeah, it'll hit you on the couch.
I could sit on the couch and I just feel like a little flick on my glasses. It's like, whoa, what?
There's some rice, Apollo.
Rice.
There's some rice.
Rice. What else we got? I know the girls. What have the girls been doing? It started off as like a, I don't know what to do with all these toys right now. I don't feel like organizing it. And now it's just become like a fun little pit for the girls to hang out in.
How do they feel about this big pot?
That's Apollo wants big bowls.
I'm gonna use this later anyways.
Watch your toes. All right, oh, see? You coming in, Ophelia?
It should ring when it gets hit with a piece of rice. Apollo, your rice is right there.
Come on, soybean.
How often does Apollo go to the school? It was like once a week.
And then it was
twice a week during the study, but
No,
that was only
on the
when
same
we were
side.
that was when we were doing the study. He doesn't go to the school outside of that. The students come here because the school is like right nearby. It's only a couple minutes if you don't hit any lights.
Yeah, school's not far. It was the once a week for starting the study, and then the lead student was like, oh, actually, I need a lot more data than we've been getting. And so for like probably the second
Yeah, the hurricanes.
the second
were bad.
half. Oh yeah, the hurricanes really messed with it. Oh my gosh, I need so much more data. We missed so many weeks, so we ended up having to cram a bunch more trials in at the end there. But she's graduated now. So she's passing off like, because the school Akron wants to maintain the relationship with us and us them. So there's going to be another student that we worked with last year who's going to be like taking over Apollo here.
Well, the study wasn't until like 2 years after starting.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, did you explain that?
No, I just didn't think that I needed to know that. Gracie graduated. Now we have Sarah. You can just come hang out, Soleil. You don't have to sit there.
What do you want, Soleil?
See, look, Soleil, look at Ophelia enjoying the pit. The joys and pleasures of the bowl. It's fun in there. They just look for things. Isn't that nice, baby? They were talking about, because again, we're passing off now from Gracie to Sarah. All of the college kids have to do a project at the end of the year. So, Sarah said something about wanting to do, continue basically the same trials we were doing, but change the questions. And she wants to do a greater focus on colors, which we have to coordinate a little better. But we haven't started that yet. And it's not time to
Well, we're
start
going to
it yet.
start, or we're trying colors a little bit now. We're about to
Yes.
start, because he's learned orange. I don't know why. I guess the pill bottles, maybe. But he's been
that's exactly it.
determined to learn orange for some reason.
I think it's the bottles. Because I have been, and the students have all been. We've all been.
Sorry, Paula.
Orange bottle. Orange plastic bottle. And then wrench was like the easiest segue ever.
Yeah, that's what finally got him there, because he's been trying to learn orange for like 3 years.
I'm just gonna grab Soleil. She's, he did say yellow one time, and it's one of those like it wasn't on video. No one else was there, so I'm the only one who knows it ever happened. But this man said yellow like years ago. I think like it was before we came into this house.
Yeah, that was it. The other one.
The most recent house, yes. Look, this is one of those really soft ones. Soleil, touch.
A hypothetical. What kind of shopping cart people would each bird be? Put it back where it belongs, leave it at the end of the parking lot, dump them in a creek, etc.
Soleil would take it home. She would steal it. Ophelia would forget to get a shopping cart. She would just have gone in and then just grabbed what she needed and then walked out with her arms like this because she also didn't put it in a bag. Paula would probably put it away. Apollo would actually even go so far as to be one of the cart narcs. With how he
I don't
scolds
really.
the girls.
Oh, I guess I guess you could say that.
Yeah, so you look at them enjoying
Do
the
you think
joys
they
and
would,
pleasures
or
of the pit.
do you think they would like swishy toys like a rubber ducky?
So we kind of...
They like easy shredders.
I was gonna say there was
to them.
there was a toy we had gotten which was intended for much smaller birds like cockatiels or budgies or something that had like a rubber duck on it, and that was just like immediately shredded, and we're like, oh, no thanks. We say no to microplastics. Eating bird.
At least when possible.
What are you looking at? You trying to poop on the floor?
Do Soleil and Ophelia fight a lot? I have
over here.
Caique. I have a Caique as well, and I'm considering buying another one. Are Caiques friendly to one another at first?
Do your poops.
They don't actually like fight almost ever.
They just bicker.
Sometimes they bicker a
gotta do
lot,
poops.
but as far as introducing like Caiques, it depends on a large amount of factors. It could be impossible
poopies.
for them to get along, or they could get along well.
Oh. You want to go in the bowl?
But ages and genders are really important.
Okay, Paulo. 4 questions for pistache? All right.
Nut money for Ophelia. Thanks, writer Phoebe.
Can you do?
And for Apollo's
You
pistache.
gotta do. Thank. Good job, Apollo. Okay, 3 more. Oh, drop do. You gotta do 3 more. What is this called?
Block.
Yes. Okay, 2 more. What is this called?
Block.
All right. Yes, Apollo. There's 1 more. What's this called?
Block.
Yes, a block.
You kind of missed that on the last one there.
Where'd
We'll
they go?
take that.
Where'd the? Oh, I'm looking for it. You know I'm good for it, Apollo. There you go. Girls. Soleil. Yeah. What do you think about that? Look, Soleil, look, there's blocks in here. And there's beads. We actually probably, this is probably ought to do for a clean, actually. I want to change. Because we'll put like flax seeds and small food items in here to get them to forage for a bit. But now it's like there's a lot of shells and stuff in the bottom. So, oh, I know, now I'm clearing the stuff out. It's easier to find the goods. Is that it? I know. Ophelia. Get everything out of here. Maybe I'll even put some stuff away. Haha! I do that sometimes. Not often. What do we got? I'll leave the beads in here. I'm not quite sure about these blocks. What's going on over there, Dalton?
I gotta get some water.
You gotta do some what?
Get some water.
Water. Fresh water. Okay, this can stay. Well, everything's got to come out to begin with. I'm sorry, I keep. Oh, I should actually probably pay attention to this. Oh, we have Impactful just became a member. Love your channel. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, I'm behind.
Are Caiques able to say a word or two after lots of training? It's not even so much training as their anatomy is very bad at it, but they can kind of do a little bit.
Oh, the girls?
In our experience. Well, Caiques, but yeah,
Yeah.
the girls. But like the doot is about as close as you'll get to anything. their peekaboo, their doot doot, at least that we've
yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah, the do good poopy sounds a lot like peekaboo, except that they have the extra syllable. So there's peekaboo, and then there's peekaboo, and then it's like do good poopy.
Thanks, Serafina. Please use this money to buy bro some pistache.
Serafina, that sounds familiar. Is that the cat from Barbie Princess and the Pauper? Don't do that. I used to love that movie.
Does Apollo eat peanuts in the shell? My cousin has an African gray and they eat peanuts out of the shell. No, we don't give Apollo peanuts at all, but in-shell peanuts are risky potentially for parrots, so it's not recommended to give them to them because sometimes they can be infested with like asparagus, I think is how you pronounce it, fungus, and that can infect the bird, causing mild to fatal symptoms.
Way to bring the mood down, Dalton.
But a peanut that's not infested with the mold is fine. It's not a healthy food at all. There's no nutritional value, but it's fine. But the risk with peanuts is that one of them is like that.
What are we at? I don't know who we are. Uses money to buy bro some pistache. I don't know if I already said something. I feel like I did. Have they used a rock bowl as a bath? No. This is as close as we've gotten. It's
We've
just
only
making
put
it like
water
a
in
little
it
ball
maybe
pit.
one time though.
Yeah. So
The girls very well might in the right mood.
we're thinking that it was actually because, like I explained earlier, having this little pit here was kind of just happenstance of I don't know where to put these miscellaneous toys right now. Let me just throw them in here. And then they started going in and thinking it was fun. This might be a good segue of like, okay, right now it's all these fun toys, get them going in it regularly. And then in the future, still just leave it on this table here in the same position. But oh, now it's cleaned out and there's water in it. Getting all this stuff out.
Yeah, we just gotta fill it up when the girls are trying to take a bath one time
Yeah, well,
and see if they do.
you don't know they want to take a bath until they're already soggy. Yeah, see, she's having such a... She feels like, wow, look at all this stuff. And it's just like all the shells left over from seeds past. Don't look at me like that. Thank you, Casual Capybara. Dalton, hope that cheddar helps. Chella's on the road, but she says hello and sends her love. Oh yeah, I do miss Chella. I wonder where she's going. I haven't been looking at the Discord lately, to be honest.
What, Soleil? What do you want? What?
Oh, so here we got some new. We got Welcome to Friends. What else we got?
Oh, wasn't supposed to knock you balance.
Sterling, hello,
foot.
new member on the
That's your
channel.
finger.
Thank you. Welcome to all of our new friends.
What's going on?
You wanna go outside?
You want to go outside?
Oh, you might want to sit on that.
You want to go on the porch?
He's also trying to learn to say.
Well, you didn't say yes. And it's very hot out right now, Apollo.
It is so hot out. Oh my gosh.
Maybe we'll do that later.
It is so hot. Like, I think it has something to do with like the circadian rhythm of like probably the birds too, but I know the people, like we have to have one of these halogen bulbs, whatever the light bulbs are. I'm trying to explain how hot it gets in here.
It's not that hot in here. I'm talking about outside.
I know it's hot out. Okay. I'm trying to get to that it's really hot inside as a result of the combination of it being so hot outside, us periodically opening the front door and windows to supervise the parrots on the porch, as well as that we don't have LED bulbs, so we have the bulbs that produce heat. So it gets like I can have the air set to 70 and it'll be at like 78 all day.
78 is a little... Oh, well, if the window's open all day and it's hot.
No, yesterday it was stuck at 78 until like 9 p.m.
The window was open a lot. And you cooked a bunch of food.
Cooked a bunch of...
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
You're about to be cooked.
Well, that's a lot of heat when you cook.
You know what? Yeah, I did cook it yesterday. It was supposed to last 3 days. How much of that did you eat? Bird. Are you planning on getting another bird? If so, which one? There's the theoretical, we are so beyond wealthy and
still
rich
have
and
the-
famous that I can do anything that I want pretty much at all. In which case, yes. No idea what, but it, you know, just one of those like rich people like rubs the mustache. Yes, today I will acquire a $20,000 parrot, an exotic animal, and I would just get a cool looking bird. Of course, I would, you know, make sure that bird is properly cared for.
Why don't you just open a zoo?
Well, you know, maybe we could have Apollo's Friends Foundation, a nonprofit.
Sounds like you want to run like a rehabilitation zoo.
Listen, all I know is when my mom was in law school, she talked a lot about like how cool it must be to have a nonprofit with all of like the taxes and whatever goes on with those. So that kind of I'm like, oh, I could do that. No more of those. We don't need those anymore. Anyway, if we ever do have a nonprofit, it's going to be Apollo's Friends. Like, that just makes the most sense. Anyway. I don't know if you've answered. Do you guys know why Apollo is scared of the rock bull? He's not as much anymore.
Well, I don't. He might still be terrified of the other one that we gave up on.
The other one makes sense. Well,
He wasn't very scared of this at any point. He was just
because
kind of
this one,
scared.
well, the technique we had, you know, there was a whole video on it of like the measuring tape and like
Yeah.
there was the whole ritual like planned out. Like we can't just like get.
It seems like he also like sometimes he's showing it and sometimes he's not randomly. Like now. Like sometimes
He's not okay with it
he
right
won't
now?
eat
Do
the,
I have to put it up?
No, he's fine, but it's like
okay.
sometimes he won't eat the rice if it's here. It needs to be over here, like earlier. But then sometimes he doesn't care. He's over here, like
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
I don't know. But it's a new thing. It's a large thing. It's bigger than him. If it were a living thing, it would certainly eat him. So, makes sense.
I didn't even give you a shower today. He's over there just preening and
I don't know. He's on that bird
just
business.
relaxing.
And the girls are just scavenging every last bit they can get out of this before I clean it up. That's okay. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing
I'm
that?
trying to.
Soleil?
I'm trying to fish.
That's not how you do it. Your line is not baited.
Sometimes you don't need bait.
you just caress her with the little ball.
She wouldn't fall for it.
This is how a real man fishes. Look, and then I pose like she's the fish I just caught. Can you hold it upside down? Come here.
You gotta like do the two-hand hold.
Thanks. Thanks for being a good sport, Soleil. Does Apollo really just want to sit there?
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Are you sure about that? What?
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
look at the bird.
The bag?
Oh, he had it. He wants his bag. There was a bag.
You'll
'cause he
have
was
to relax
asking
for a
about,
day or two.
Can I put one on the table? What happened to that big
Yeah, why
bowl?
don't you just get a bag, I guess. we
Okay.
can Start there.
So there was a bag, and he was just obsessed with the bag. And he would sit there and ask for the bag, and I was like, okay, I can get you the bag.
Why don't you go get the bag?
Because I'm explaining.
Oh. I figured you get the bag first so he gets excited.
Well, no, because then that makes too much noise. So I would get the bag, and he would be like, hat, hat, hat. And I'm like, oh, okay, you want a hat bag? And I'd hold the bag, and he would just sit there, and he would just start like preening or like banging on the bag, whatever. But my arms would get tired from like having to hold the bag like this. So eventually are you trying to tell me something? So eventually I'm just like, oh, you know what I could do is I could just like cut a little hole on the top of the bag and then like just put it up somewhere in the mechanisms that sustain the rope swing thing. And I did, and he loved it for some time. But he was getting a little possessive about it, so we had to take it down today. And now he's upset. I'm going to go get your bag, all right? I'm going to get you a dang bag.
You know Apollo's favorite nut is the pistachio. What's Tori and Dalton's favorite nuts? I guess walnuts and pistachios for me.
Gotta make sure we get a non-branded bag.
Tori, what's your favorite nut?
Oh, and this one's got mysterious liquid on it.
What's your favorite nut?
Me?
Yeah. You. Favorite nut?
Macadamia nuts?
Macadamia nuts. I thought you didn't like those. Those are really good.
I
Actually,
like
that's up there on
I
my
don't
favorite
like them.
nuts too.
I don't really like any nuts plain, but when I'm thinking,
Well-
oh no, pecans. I like pecans.
Oh, okay.
I like pecan pie, and then a carrot cake has pecans. Another bag
Soleil, when's the last
from
time
the
you
bag
found something?
stash.
We actually had have a bunch of flax plants that sprouted up in the yard.
I do
We're
wonder
gonna
what.
bring
We
those
also
in.
have a giant, like a summer squash plant, that vine that's just like taken over the front yard. We got one full squash, and it was like wow. And we brought it in, and then we don't really we don't eat
don't
squash
eat those.
ourselves, and I didn't want to just
Let me get some flax. I think Apollo actually likes it.
We have our second squash now
When
grown
it's
out
in
in
the
yard.
whole
We haven't harvested yet, but there's a lot of fun stuff growing out of because we compost. I have no idea what he went to. I just work here. Oh, but if he's talking, maybe everyone else could hear him. Ah, anyway, well then I'm just gonna bag. Yeah, look at him. Oh. Oh, bag. And so now he's just back to preening in there. He's going. I feel you. Apollo, do you want to bang the bag? Yeah, bag. That's a. I don't know what he's trying to say. Is he trying to say?
I
buck?
didn't hear it.
Well, I put him in, and he's been saying like buck. What sounds like buck?
Bug?
And I'm
Bug?
like, he knows buck. Hello. Yeah, see, the girls don't like to have bag. Oh, plant. Oh, I was thinking, and I never finished, because we compost a lot of the bird waste. So like all of their leftover foods and whatever they drop in the bottom of the cages, on the floor. You know,
That was a whole pot of flax seeds you just dropped.
well, she doesn't know that.
Look, it even rattles.
Sweep it up and then put it in the compost. So we get all kinds of fun stuff from bird compost. Anyway. I know what he wants. Yeah. He wants bag.
Do you need the stool?
It's a bag.
Oh, you don't want to put it on the rope like you did before?
What? We took it off like an hour before stream. I thought you said it needed a cool down time.
Well, yeah, but
He loves the bags. I'll just put it over here.
I kind of want to try the reverse where you put the bag on.
From bottom
bottom,
up?
yeah.
Like a pair of pants?
I guess you could say that.
I don't know how one would do that. Like, unless you put him in.
Just do the reverse of what you did before.
There's a. Okay, hold on. Let's
You just cut a hole in the
demonstrate.
bag and
What, you
put it
mean
through,
just-
right?
The top of the bag is a hole.
No, but you put a hole in the bottom of the bag and you put it through the rope. That's how you got it to stay on there.
How I did it previously. Yes.
Yeah, so you just do the same thing from the bottom.
Well, then how is he going to get in?
What do you mean?
You do it.
Tori is not very good at visualization.
No, not at all.
What's going on, Apollo?
This one smells good.
What's going on? Want some water? I'll have to get some more water.
Also, I want some water.
Well,
Just use it with the
there's
cup.
not really any water.
Well, we all need some water. Everyone wants some water. Yeah. Why do you, yeah, pour water. There you go. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Would you like some water, Apollo?
I gotta. would you guys consider Apollo to be assertive below the two mangoes? Like when the two start to fight, Apollo tells them to stop. I think partly, especially if they're just like screaming, he gets bothered and it's just, girls, what? Stop. And I think he tries to, and that's, we don't know if he's doing it because they're bothering him, but that would typically follow up with a bad noise from him. So it could be that he's bothered by the girls and wants them to stop and is trying to scream over them, or he's like, oh boy, scream time. Who knows? Oh, you hear the baby blue jays out there? It's begging. How cute. But Apollo typically, especially if they're just bickering, he'll just kind of sit and stare at it and be like, dang, they're really being some birds right there.
You didn't want any water, Apollo, right?
Did the birds ever get zoomies like cats? Yes. I don't know, we don't know quite what triggers it.
Well, they're just
What?
really excited usually.
Yeah, excited about something. It could.
You gave the girls a bunch of berries.
Sometimes the zoomies can express vocally, where instead of like just flying, they'll just sit and all three of them will just and just, you know, scream. What are you looking at? What's Dalton doing? Thanks, baby. You're a nice bird. Are you good? What was that? Oh,
You want a walnut?
obligatory stream walnut. You should put it in a ball.
A ball.
A ball.
That's a good idea.
Right.
Oh, see, he's trying to say rice.
No, I'm gonna
That's
put
a
it.
walnut.
I'm gonna put it in the orange ball.
Oh, walnut in orange ball.
Oh,
You should go deal with that on the table, although I guess you want to keep away from Soleil. Let's go sit, Soleil. Let's
She'll
let
wait.
him-
What are you all puffed up for?
Well, because she wants to get it. She knows what's happening. She knows what's happening. Yeah, see, she's on her way. Yeah, see, Soleil don't mess around. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot.
How long does it take him to get it out of the ball, though?
A bit. Doot, doot.
Oh, he's starting to get in there.
Ah!
Apollo's starting to get in the ball.
Oh. Drop.
I don't think he's realized how to get in there yet. Because he broke the one strand, but he didn't keep breaking them. Here, Apollo.
I guess you're just going to do it for him, huh?
Well, it's going to take him like 45 minutes to get it
Oh,
out.
well, I mean, I guess I. Oh. I thought. I don't know.
Do you want the walnut?
oh,
It's a walnut.
Do you want the ball?
oh.
What?
He wants a bug.
I don't have any bugs right now. There you go.
Okay. I guess now we just sit and wait for him to eat his walnut. He'll leave you some, Soleil. Just give him some time. Do birds have different bedtimes based on the season, or do you put them in bed basically at the same time all year long? Yes and no. Like,
The time changes, it's just with the sun.
the human time changes because there's daylight savings and standard time, and oh right, I'm not supposed to let you do that yet. So right now they go to bed at like 8 p.m. and we're in daylight savings, I think. But then when we switch to standard time and it's winter, because that happens at the same time, they go to bed at like 6. But as far as the birds know, they go to bed at the same time, sundown every day, and they wake up at sunrise the same time every day. So, all right. No, see, Ophelia knows what to do. She knows you just kind of sit to the side and you wait for it. But Soleil's gonna go provoke him because.
Does Apollo ever recall Apollo and turn the corners in the hallway? I used to do that some. I haven't done that in a while. That actually might be a good thing if he's okay
Now
with the
what?
GoPro head thing
Hey.
nowadays. Don't take it out on Soleil. You dropped the walnut.
Well, come here, Soleil.
This is a walnut.
Well, maybe you should leave him alone.
Look.
Oh yeah, she's gonna do it again. she would just do it again. Not you though, baby. Ophelia is such a pleasant pet, but oh no! Drop!
Is there a reason why you count down when asking him questions instead of up? Not particularly. I guess that just seemed the most natural way to do it.
Boy. Yeah, because then would it be if he does 4, and then we start with 1, and then we would count up to 4, and on the 4th one he would get it? Oh.
Yep. Trying to break that walnut over there, Tori?
Bug.
Bug.
Ready? Did that help?
Oh, you're trying to break it.
Well, I'm trying to teach him that if it's too hard to break.
Yeah, you got to
that's
teach him
probably-
that on the concrete patio out there.
Oh.
I have a lot better success.
Oh, see? Now it's cracked. You got it? Oh, drop.
Yeah, you drop.
You dropped the nut. Oh, see, I see a hole.
So
I see a
you
hole
will be
in it.
waiting.
Oh, he doesn't need the hole in. Ah! Whoa! See, Ophelia knows just go on the floor.
Apollo, professional nut surgeon.
So why? Ophelia is just, she's on the floor. She's like, oh, yeah, here she comes. She knows how to do this. Kind of.
Yeah. Oh, look, Soleil figured it out now.
Yeah. Well, Soleil's first attempt is always to steal the entire nut as soon as it's open directly from Apollo, and she succeeded enough times that it's worth the gamble for her.
Oh, she tries to do that? That's
Yes.
crazy.
She will try her best to take the whole thing from him. Because if he's got like a chunk of it in his beak, his two choices are to drop the whole thing to get her to go,
Well, he could-
or he would have to drop what's in
He
his
could
mouth.
get the smack,
or-
though.
With what? He's got a standing
beak.
foot, the walnut
His
foot,
beak.
the beak is full of food.
Doesn't matter. You just close it and go bang.
I don't think that that's something that he does.
He doesn't do that, but he could. That's kind of what he does.
Oh, Soleil, you missed the chunk. Why watch sports? Why would anyone watch sports? This is free. At least for viewers.
This is how
it's
the
free.
food chain works.
Yep.
Accurate representation.
Or I think Soleil is smart enough to know that the walnut is basically in 2 large halves. So she'll try and just take half and then bail.
Well, I think that's more just like they know large chunks get dropped sometimes, so.
Well, I'm saying when she's stealing from Apollo, she'll try
Well,
and
whatever
just, like,
comes loose, go. You don't go
yeah,
back.
and she'll just go for as big as she can get.
Soleil knows
She puts it all
not
on
to-
the line in this one go of trying to take it directly from him. Ophelia just is like, listen, I'm guaranteed a little bit every time if I just take over the crumbs. Careful. Man, the baby blue jays are cute, but the
It'll stop.
I know.
What if Apollo were to answer 8 questions instead of the usual 4 and earn a walnut instead of a pistachio?
I think
That is something
tried-
we will.
I thought we did try
No, that's a video idea we haven't gotten around to yet. Was like
I thought
asking
we
him
didn't.
10 for a
I thought
walnut.
we didn't do it because it just didn't work.
No, we never tried it. It just got forgotten.
I could've sworn-
But that is the sort of thing that we might add into the future.
Yeah, I could have swore we did that, where we had him do more questions for a walnut, and then he gave up at like 5 or 6, because he's like, dude, where's my food? Look at that. That's another concept I thought would be funny, is like basically your generic classic, ooh, kids like tabletop type games, but replace parts with food. So like Hungry Hippos, but replace all of the beads with like pistachios. That'd be funny. Except they would be probably very, very scared of the clickety-clackety of the hippos. Man, I wonder if Mom still has it. We had the original Hungry Hippos. The original.
Well, how old is that game?
I don't know, actually. Maybe it wasn't, no,
That
it
might go
wasn't
way
bad. What
Because,
was
I mean, they
that
had
other-
like Rock'em Sock'em things way back. The two guys where you do that, they punch each other.
Except that my phone is over with chat somewhere.
At least I
That's
think
something I'll
that's
have to
what
look
that
up.
calls.
You know,
called.
I'm also really upset. I used to play, what was the game? Pretty Princess with Grandma. And it was, you know, of course I hit like 11, 12 years old. And it's, Grandma, that game is so lame. But now it's like, oh my gosh, dude. I would love to play Pretty Princess with my gals, with some mimosas. Or something. But no, now getting Pretty Princess, at least the original one that we had, is like a ridiculous amount of money.
I don't even know what Pretty Princess is.
Well, because you're not a pretty princess.
How dare you?
It's a fun game. You can be the green princess. I was always the pink princess. Okay. Trickle down economics, but with walnut. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, Apollo's a very merciful 1%. 0.01. Well, I've seen him like carefully eat almost all the walnut. So like maybe it's not on purpose, but I really think he like drops like 2/4 of it on purpose.
Well, I think he does it not because he's merciful, but because he fears revolt.
Well, you know,
From
maybe that's
Soleil.
all that comes down to perspective, I guess.
Do you think Apollo could answer if you showed him pistachio and asked what it's called? I don't think so, because it's not something we'd like demonstrated enough. That's what really drives the point home of like a question and answer, is that Dalton and I do it
I
for
think
each other.
he could do it after a short amount of training, but we were kind of
Yes.
holding out for pistachio, is why we didn't get to that.
Oh yeah, we were waiting for him to
But
say
looks like we're
pistachio.
almost there on rice, so
Oh,
we'll
sorry.
probably start that with rice. Maybe we'll have him count rice.
What's this called? Rice. How many rice? 4. Oh, how many girls? 2. 2 girls.
What does that make you?
Okay, well, I'm a woman.
That was a good recovery.
See, sometimes I can think fast enough. It wasn't very quick, but it was fast enough.
You want a snack? Come here. Half of a pine nut.
Oh, you know,
Ophelia, come here. Come here.
it would have been
Go ahead.
funnier if I said I'm not a girl, I'm a pretty princess. I think that would have been a little funnier. But this is the kind of thing that keeps me awake at night, is just rethinking the funnier things I could have said. Do the Doot twins have
Come
a
on,
problem with
Pina.
a bad noise or chewing themselves, or is that less common with Caiques?
Alka bird.
The bad noise is such a big deal with Apollo because he's just capable of so much more volume than they are. Like, the girls are really annoying, but they're not, like, they cannot, even at their worst, hope to reach even close to the volume that Apollo can. So they do their screams and it is annoying, and they do sometimes, like, just have to go sit in their room and relax because they're screaming too much. But, that's not the same at all. Chewing, they don't.
Oh, hello. Ty is here.
Finally. Ophelia doesn't have a problem with chewing. Almost at all. Like, occasionally she'll be getting into something she's also be like, oh, honey, please don't do that. And she'll be like, huh? She'll be like, oh, well, look, here's something else. Oh, okay. Soleil is like, she's got eyes everywhere.
Well, what about when that thing is your fingers?
What?
Ophelia, she does not just be like, oh, okay, when it's your fingers.
Ophelia, she does.
Oh, it's Soleil? I thought it was Ophelia that's the problem.
No, Soleil's the problem. Ophelia is like, she does it more often, but when I'm like, okay, honey, you're all done licking my fingers for now, she's like, oh, okay. We just move her. She's fine. Soleil, like, she knows what cups have the good stuff. Like, she knows what my coffee cup looks like. She knows, like, Dalton has certain cups for certain beverages that he likes to use. Any bowls, plates, anything that has ever contained food. Now she knows that my earplug, the case for my earplugs, the case for the AirPods. I don't know about wallets. But she's like, oh, inside this cute little thing here are these, oh, this looks so fun and chewable. And so now every time I can't leave this out because she will just take it out and shred the ear tips. And Ophelia is just, she's great. She's such a fantastic pet. These other ones, however. Hi, Soleil. Oh. I know, Ophelia, you're such a gentle creature. I don't know if you'll get her to do the thing. Oh, you're dropping everything, Soleil.
Oh, there you go, Apollo. Drink some water.
Oh, fresh water, finally.
Has Rock Bowl become a fan favorite to the birds?
I was reading that, and I can't figure out what that sentence means. Has Rock Bowl
really?
become a fan favorite to the bird?
I guess the fan favorite is a little bit of an odd
Is it the
thing to add.
favorite for the fans or the favorite for
No, he means for the birds. But yes, for Soleil and Ophelia, they love it now. Because we turned it into a little foraging thing.
The girls love pigs.
Apollo will probably also start liking it, but we haven't made it very Apollo forage friendly yet. I actually wanted to like set up a camera on it and see, because I noticed like I put a pistachio in there just to see, and the girls like, I thought they were much more thorough in their looking for things, but they did not see it for forever. No. It took them forever.
The girls
Ophelia just happened upon it, and you could tell she like picked it up and was like, wait, what?
Girls like the foraging so much, like even just all of these cabinets here.
Well, they all do, really.
Well, I mean,
They can fit in smaller places.
Well, I got this whole confetti bin out one time, and I just left it on the floor because I was using it to make a toy, and the girls just are like jumping in there, flinging the confetti around. Apollo, I don't know. He's much more distinguished. Apollo, why don't you come sit with us?
Look.
Yeah, look, corks. And a wrench. This is a wrench.
Look, there's pine nuts, Apollo.
What happened to his bag?
Pine nut? I think it's right over
There's
there.
the bag.
The pine nuts? Look, we're putting them in there. We gotta put some more stuff
I
in
guess
here
it might be.
first, though.
Let's go.
Wood beads are always good.
Look.
See, it's okay. There's something scary. There's some wrench on the block here. See, look, don't do some foolishness like that.
I got a pistachio in here. Oh yeah, I don't know where it went. I don't even know.
Really, it's just like, what is this ball doing? It's in my way.
Oh, Ophelia's foot is touching it.
No.
Let's see. You need an aerial view of this.
Yes, we got the snake in there.
There's a pistachio right there. Apollo, I don't think is gonna go over there.
No, he's going to sit around on the edge. That's okay. That's all right, big guy.
Oh, Soleil, I think, finally got into a pine nut. Maybe Soleil is going to figure out how to get into them. I'm certain the Caiques can get in. They just haven't tried hard enough.
Here's a wrench. All right.
You want some rice?
You want some rice?
You want some rice, Apollo? Rice?
Getting the I phoneme is going to be very helpful.
Rice? Tori, do you want some rice?
Oh, I love rice. I want some rice. Yes.
Yes.
Want rice. Oh, you know, I actually think part of the encouragement is
Here's
that
your rice, Tori.
is that we have actually been eating rice the past couple of days. No, this is my rice.
No, I've just been giving him that rice pretty regularly. So have you.
Oh.
It's a good like time buyer thing. It's kind of nice for him. It's just raw wild rice.
Delicious.
The birds blowing up when you give them rice thing is a myth.
Yeah.
That is a real thing some people do that are not good people at all, but if you give Alka-Seltzers, that what people think happens does happen.
Yes.
I think venues just got sick of rice everywhere that would get rained on, and
That's. I think
and then
it's partly
birds would
that
come to eat the rice and
birds
like
come
poop
and
everywhere.
poop everywhere. Yeah. The anti-bird myth perpetuated by Big Wedding.
How tall can you make the cork spire? Well, it depends.
How many corks do we have?
In theory, yeah. How many corks do we have? Is there a limit on how large the base can be?
Are there rules? Because if there are no rules, like I can just drill holes in them and like put a stake through it.
Are any of the birds interested in specific songs? No, only cork. Only cork. Are any of the birds interested in specific songs or music in general, or do they dance or bob to music when they hear it? Not quite. The girls maybe. We haven't done a lot of music.
I just experimented with it the other day doing laundry.
They definitely prefer music.
So
Was Apollo dancing?
he doesn't. So
'Cause
Apollo doesn't
Grays
dance.
aren't really
Apollo,
known for
like I
that.
was explaining much earlier in the stream, does like that trombone noise of like. He does stuff like that. So
Dude, no one's found it yet.
Okay. So I purposely put on. What did I
You're
put?
looking in the wrong place.
I put on some kind of like whatever trombone, heavy jazz, mariachi I could find, because I know Apollo also likes accordions. So I put that on, and you know, every once in a while, when there's especially like a lot of noticeable trombone or trumpet,
I really overestimated how much attention to detail they pay. It makes sense why they get so freaked out when things move randomly sometimes.
anyway. So he's bobbing his head and going.
Oh, Ophelia. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, she's just a
How
baby.
is that possible?
She's just a baby. We're joking, to help everyone understand the difference between the two.
Ophelia.
We're just going to regularly mark Ophelia's head with beet juice. So like and then it'll come off.
That
when
was
they
your
bathe.
proposal.
And
you
then
would,
we just
you
do
would
it
do
again.
a dot right here.
We just put a dot on her head, yeah, just like pink beet juice. Because that lasted a little bit. Pretty much made it to the next shower. And then it's not like twin babies, because I think what they do is they just put nail polish on one of the baby's toes for like twins.
Yeah. Soleil is like actually trying really hard. She's to do the pine nut. She's figuring it out.
Okay. Put more rice in there. Rice?
It's actually really cool.
Oh, Palma loves rice. Rice. I'm just gonna keep finding little
She's
bits
like
of
trying to
rice.
get it long ways in her beak so that she can
Oh, some rice.
press right down the middle.
Wow. Oh, the other thing I did was I put on the Halo Elite Wart 1 hour. And they all just like froze. Like I'm doing laundry, they're all screaming, they're all causing problems. I'm like, hold on, Dalton's not here, I just need to fold this load of laundry, put it away. They're sitting on like the door in the bedroom, the open door. And I'm just like, guys, could you please relax? I'll put something on. I don't know why I thought of it, but I did. Just, you know, Halo Elite Wart 1 hour. And as soon as I put it on, all three of them just stopped, stood up straight, and then just like
All right.
stared at my phone.
Ty has issued a challenge.
Oh, he don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, Apollo. I don't know if he's seen that. Oh, look. Oh, the girls don't like it. The girls don't like it at all. It keeps getting bigger.
3 feet. I don't know if we have enough corks.
3 American feet. I think we have enough corks.
Well, to build a stable enough structure?
No reinforcements or anything?
Only corks. You can reinforce it with corks.
Oh, okay. So we have to like drill holes in them?
Well, what are you going to put through them? I guess cork,
More cork.
I think you just go for...
Well, isn't there like a cylindrical cut where you can like just cut a single tube out and then you can use each tube you cut out from the cork like half in the first cork and then half in the cork above it? Does that make sense?
Maybe. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, in theory you could do that sort of thing.
Like joints, I don't know what they're called, joiners. Anyway, so consider Dalton out the rest of the stream. He's just gonna be doing that.
Well, I mean, this is easy. I'm just gonna do it.
This is easy, he says. Alright, well, I'm just gonna take your spot then. Take care of the Wario.
Apollo, we gotta build this tower.
Can we use tools? Would be the follow-up. No support modifications other than more corks to support other corks. Alright, but are tools allowed? This is so much better than sports. Dude, I don't even get the rules for sports. Except, like, soccer or football for non-Americans. I'm sorry, Apollo. Dalton's doing it
You can do a snack.
for something. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that Apollo would like polka. Yes, Apollo actually, I defaulted to polka, but a lot of it was not like fast enough. So I have to like so mariachi ended up being a good second choice. No, the foot. I'll just deal with that later. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, snack. All right, Apollo. Would you like to earn a pistache? Okay, what is this made of? Paper. Yes, paper. What is this called? Drop.
You just gotta do the run for it.
What is this called? Cork. It's cork. Okay, Apollo, 2 more. What is this called? Oh. No. What's this called? No, this is a bowl. You have to do 2 more. What's this called?
Wario.
Yes, that is. Oh, another poop. That is Wario. All right, Paul, you have 1 more. Can you do? Okay. 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 Here you go. Pay no mind, Ophelia. I didn't. That was too fast. You didn't even register. It's all right.
Looks like 2 feet is about the theoretical limit of single cork stacking.
We're done. We're gonna trade off now. We're gonna trade off.
You gotta let me try 1 more solo run.
Okay. Tools are allowed. You gotta get. Dalton, with all those tools you gotta have something that can like cut a smaller cylinder out of the inside of a cork.
Yeah, but I don't have a vise set up. You could do it without a vise.
Yeah, do it without a vise.
Tori, where am I at? Where are we at?
Carefully, like on the table. See
Oh. No! Okay, that was like 23, 24. Yeah, so like 2 feet is like, that is the limit of single cork stacking. Maybe if you do like a
Here you
base of 4 and like rotate them. Will that work? 3.
No, Dalton, we're trading now.
Well, I didn't want to build a cork tower.
Good. Do you remember when I was able to stack 2 beads on top of
You're just going for the single run? I'm telling you, you
Because,
can't
dude,
get
what
past
a massive
24.
flex would that be?
Well, you need to make sure you pick the best corks. I was lazy.
No. Imagine what a flex that would be. No, don't you shake this table at all. Don't touch this table.
She's at 15, chat. 15 inches. You want some rice? Okay. Apollo basically gets rice whenever he wants for a bit until he's sufficiently learned to ask for rice. We'll put some rice on the cork.
I lost a couple of them.
Oh, do we still have that cardboard tube?
I think it's in the bird room.
Is that the long one though?
I think it's a pretty big one.
No. Oh, looks like we're approaching the theoretical limit. Yeah.
Come on.
23, 24. Well, you didn't lose the good part of the tower. You gotta like, once you get that high, I found you gotta like drop them. Like you can't keep contact with it when you let it touch the tower.
Come on, Dalton, where are we at?
It's like 24. 23, 20, they're 22. 24. All right, 24.
How many?
One more past the what I think is the limit.
So I have to get to like there?
Yeah, that's 32.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Actually, maybe.
Oh. Dang it. Okay, but
That was like 27,
that definitely
26,
beat yours.
27.
That definitely beat yours. Okay. Interpersonal conflict over.
Well, that beat my current iterations.
That's right.
That had no bearing on future iterations
Dang it, Dalton.
of the 4-base tower.
Okay.
Rice. Why don't you say, you gotta say it a
Dalton,
little
did you
better
do
than that.
hat?
Hat?
Or no, we gotta do no. Tom
don't think
Grant.
so.
Hey, hope you all are well. Can we get one more hat?
Apollo would definitely like to earn another snack.
Alright. Oh, Apollo. Or stash? All up there. The stash? Would you like to earn the stash? Okay. What's this called?
Cork.
Yes, Cork. Good. What's this called?
Cork.
Yes, it's Cork. 2 more. What's this called?
Oh,
No. What's this called?
cork.
Yeah, Cork. Good. Okay, 1 more. What are you doing? Hat Cork.
Hat.
Yes, what a good hat. Okay, you can have the stash. I hope you got nice and good in the mic with that one. I think you did. There we go. There. Oh, yeah. See, look at all this Dalton has to do to even reach a fraction of my power.
Alright, I probably should have switched to 3 sooner.
3? Okay. Mina, welcome to Friends. Probably use a knife chisels to cut out spots like a half lap log or like half lap or log cabin style. Maybe you could do that. No, Apollo burn.
Soleil just simulated hurricane force winds, and my structure withstood that.
Okay, well, my structure was actually an art piece, not architecture. But no.
Tori, that is the most blasphemous thing that has ever come out of your mouth. It was so blasphemous it collapsed my tower.
Godzilla!
Try and keep that hedonistic mouth closed this time.
Godzilla! Okay,
The four Cork tower will reach the sky.
the 3-foot tall sky. Cool.
Tori's in charge of chat.
Yeah, I guess. 100% of Apollo's become verbal tics. You know, actually, when I'm sitting there editing, that's kind of how I like. That's a lot of how it goes into it, is because I have to watch each video like 50 times during editing. Like, because there's like the initial passover, and then there's like, you know, every single step is a whole passover of everything. So I end up watching everything 50 times before it's even published. So if I,
So we
after
did
it's
not
published,
deserve
find
that
myself
tower's
doing it, I'm like,
withstand.
oh yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
Oh,
Bag. I have to do good as bag. Woo! carts. Hold on. What's this? What's going on? This tower about to knock on God's door. All right, here you go, Paulo. Here's a. You can get out of the poop. Here you go. Oh, sorry. There you go. Bag. Hat bag.
Hat.
Yeah, see, this is how I. See, he likes to hat. What else does he hat? He hats broom.
Hat.
You want a hat bag? Paper bag?
Bag.
Yes, a paper bag. Can you bang the bag? Hello? Oh. Hello?
Hat.
Oh. Woo.
Hat.
Hat bag. Oh, you got some paper. Do. Here, Paula. What if we go in like this? Here, let me scooch a little bit. Pardon me. Here, so we come like this, and then you can go in this way. See, I do it like this, and then you can just walk in. And don't bite my fingers.
What's a bottle?
Oh, you want a bottle? Okay, you can do a bottle. Oh, Soleil wants to spin. Here you go. There you go. Here's your bottle. It's an orange plastic bottle. You should go get the girls, Paulo. Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
A bottle.
Whoa! You throw a bottle.
A bottle?
Come on. Let's go mess with the girls. Come here, Paulo. Bottle? Throw a bottle? What if I give it to Soleil? Oh, Soleil! Oh, Soleil! Wah! Wah! Oh, drop. Ready, girls? You get off there. Hey, no chewing on the no chewing on the cords. No chewing. Here's shake bottle. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Ready, Paula? Why don't you come up here? Ready, Paula? Oh, Soleil. You better get spinning, Paulo. You better get. Oh, Soleil! Hurt my back a little with that one. You're a bird. You're a dang bird. Come on. Hey, you don't look very serious. You don't look like you mean that. You don't look like you mean that. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Apollo, I sentence you to bag.
It's a book.
It's a bag. I sentence you to the bag. Yeah, it's this is bag. Paula, what's this made of?
Paper bag.
Oh, paper bag. Yup, I know. You're just so oh, come on.
That almost sounded like paper egg or something.
Well, he's used to saying paper bag, and he'll take like a long pause. It'll be paper bag. So I think he's working on making it paper bag. When it ends up as paper egg. Ready? Oh, I'll wait. Ready? There you go. To a bag. Oh, I know you just love going in there. What if I shake bag? Ooh. Oh. All right, get in. Yeah. I know, this is some bird business. I don't know how you're gonna make that. I don't know how you're gonna make that work. But he's gonna try. Oh, that's pretty funny. Can I just do that? I know, Soleil. Well, Apollo's really taking up my time, and Dalton is
Reaching the heavens.
Dalton's hyperfixating. Dalton, if you keep going, if you make that tower any taller, I'm going to start speaking Spanish. Thanks, Soleil. There we go. Here we go.
Tori, I'm gonna need you to check them.
Say hello to God for me when you get there.
I'm gonna need you to check them.
Where's the thing?
It's under the table. I can take the pressure. You can measure it now.
You know, Dalton, maybe that's what. Dalton, you know you're like just now hitting where I got to with a single row?
That's easy.
I would say do one more for good measure.
Face the. Oh no, that doesn't count. It needs like 2 or 3 more. Tori? Tori? What are the first words of your defeat?
Shut up. If I had done it like that, I would have done it better and faster.
Well, you know, that's what some people, I've heard that's what people that have never built a 3-foot Cork tower say.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
Sorry, Apollo.
I don't know how to make that stick go back.
You just bend outside.
Well, I bent it a little bit, and then I felt like I was going to break it. Knowing me, I would have totally broken it.
I don't know if Ty is going to be able to show his face anymore. What did I get to there? Well, that was like 40-something, right?
I don't know. I stopped unfolding the ruler.
Tori, catch Cork.
Wee. Oh yeah, spinning the girls. Ready? Wee.
So Tori, you had to do a 6 Cork like base, and you go as high as you can with that, and then once that starts getting a little wonky, you tie it all together with the 3 Cork tower, and then you go as high as you can until that gets a little wonky, and then you just sprint for it with the single corks.
I mean, I saw your methods.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to do it too at some point.
Why? Why would I have to do that? Why would I do that? Oh, girlies. Are you up to some birdie business? Are you doing some girly things? Ooh, da, da. Ooh, da, 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 da. Ooh, ta. Ooh, da, 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 da. Ooh, ta. Woo. Woo.
Oh, that's an even better idea. I'm catching up with chat and people were proposing designs. But the interlocking corks, I was kind of trying to figure out how to do that. Because like, if you can have them interlock like that, there's way more stability in the structure. But that takes a lot of corks to get a circle.
I think I can do something really cool. But you're not taking.
Oh, sorry. We need to do a whole tower of corks and get the birds to crash through it with, like, you know, nice camera set up on it.
Oh. I want that to be as small as possible. Let's see if I can remember how to do this thing.
Ooh, can I, like...
Oh, I think it's like. No, it's like that. Was it like this? No.
Sorry. Look,
Trying
it's
to-
like
I'm
it's
trying
like
to
it's like windows or like gun
I wasn't supposed
ports.
to swear.
Sorry, are you seeing this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I'm trying to. I ain't got
Sorry, are you
nothing.
seeing this? You're clearly not seeing this.
No, I don't. I forget
Oh, you're doing the Jacob's ladder?
Oh, I don't. I forgot how to do it. I used to go to the theme park and go on the craziest roller coasters with just like my long circular string. But I would always pick like the cart rides and I would sit in the front. And then the entire ride, I would just sit there.
There's always one kid that
I would
can
just
make
sit
a
on the whole
Jacob's
ride
ladder.
and I would wait to get the front row seat. And the whole ride I would just do the whole, the whole hecking Jacob's ladder thing. I used to have it memorized. And I had like the annual pass because we're from Florida, so annual passes were a regular thing. So I would just go on the front row, all the rides, and I would just make a day of it. And I had, we were too broke to ever like get like the park photos, you know, of like the camera going off when you're on the ride. But a lot of people thought it was really cool. I would just wait on the front row and the entire ride, and I would do it with my hands up, too.
Tori, this is like what warfare is right here.
Uh-huh.
Look, we built a wall. We can shoot at people through the wall.
Yeah, I forget like the last two steps. Anyway,
Apollo,
I'll stop trying to be cool now.
we got pistachios.
Cork Fort. I'm curious if your guys' hidden talents now. Dalton, where's your yo-yo?
I actually don't know right now.
Dude, that was like...
I know like 3 tricks.
That was when I knew you were the one, Dalton, was when you put down the yo-yo. You know, I guess that's the funniest looking back on it, is it's like your first girlfriend, you're back at your place, you're hanging out, and then it's just like, you know, I'm just sitting and looking around, and it's just like, oh my gosh, a yo-yo? Oh yeah, girl. I used to be so good at that. Watch this. And then just like, and now I'm walking the dog. And now we got the swing. And I was just, wow.
Tori, you're not in charge of optics.
I think
Apollo,
it's
you want a
really
pistache?
endearing.
Look, you want a pistache? Oh, I know who wants a pistache. You want a pistachio? Look, you want a pistachio? Oh my-
They think you up to something.
Step up.
They think you're up to something.
So,
Dalton, those would be really good for making a coliseum.
yeah, we can do this. Look. Don't worry, Soleil, it's structurally stable. So what we need to do is build a little recess.
Today on Apollo, friends, we learned structure engineering and advanced physics.
Oh, look. Touch. Oh.
Okay. Look, now. Alright, you're not gonna get that easy pistachio. Now, it's in there. Can you get Ophelia to grab it?
Well, Ophelia's eating something right now.
Oh, she finally found the one in the rock bowl.
Yeah, and she was just like, oh boy.
That's so lame, Ophelia.
Had like the little croak of satisfaction. Just,
Have a spoon.
have a spoon, Mr. Squidward? That's a little obscure.
Man, the pig under the house is
The what under the house?
the possum.
Oh, is he under the house?
Eat up, Tori.
Oh,
Paul. Soleil, look, there's another pistachio. Can you show her? Tori, she knows, she's always extra suspicious when it's me.
Soleil.
Do you see what we've done? Wow.
That's a wrap.
All right, you can see the concept is here. This needs more refinement. This is, I'd say this is a very successful prototype. Let's see if you can bend it after it's built. No, you cannot.
Maybe that's something we can do with all these corks because they don't really use them as much as they used to. We can have like a,
Yeah, we definitely got to build
I
some
was say
stuff.
we could have a cork contest and we just, I don't know what we're gonna do.
We'll just build a whole set.
All right, everyone, come over. It's like a sandcastle contest.
I mean, we'll definitely do the Coliseum. Like, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's really funny.
And
And then
we
we'll
can-
have them fight.
And we can use like chopsticks to like ram through the corks and stuff.
And then we'll have them fight.
Touch?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'll do that. Here, you want the last pine nut in my pocket? Step up. Come here. Look. What? Step up. Come on. Hey. Step up. How little? All right. Oh.
oh,
Oh.
all right.
Rice. Rag. All right.
Look,
Oh yeah, I have a pine nut. Here. Here.
look.
He does like beads of that particular obelisk shape.
See, there you go. He's sitting on it, no problem.
Oh, yeah. Adios, amigo. Oh, no!
Are you okay over there?
That was very climactic. I was scared. Well, after clearing out the bowl,
I've never
it's time to
heard
clean it.
someone say that before. That was very climactic.
'Cause
I
we
guess that
normally say
actually
anticlimactic.
I guess that technically works. but-
Yes.
Wow.
What was the? I think it was something. I can't remember what the word was, but it was something about. Oh, I think it was like nonchalant or inconspicuous, and I had made the assumption that's like, oh, inconspicuous or nonchalant, surely by removing the prefix of in or non, means that like chalant and whatever. Or there was like innocuous. I thought ocuous was like words that just meant like the opposite. So like I would be like, oh, that's very ocuous instead of innocuous. And everyone's like, what? I'm like, isn't that please? Whichever one it was, it turns out it wasn't even a word.
Oh, this is like 1/10 of an inch, or fractions of an inch. So they're like just under an inch in diameter, and they're just over an inch and a half tall.
Wow. Dalton, you should teach like middle school math.
Sticks and stones can break my bones.
Yes. I didn't mean that as an insult.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Thanks, Ty. He did say he would gift 10 memberships
Oh, yeah.
if we built a tower that reached 3 feet.
Okay, now I gotta catch up again. You could use rope to reeve the corks like a raft. Well, the rule is that nothing but cork. So you'd have to make a rope out of the corks.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know. How can viewers earn pistache? Well, you seek employment. And that employment should give you a paycheck. With that, you can redeem that for currency.
Right.
You would take that currency to a place that vends pistachios and redeem your currency. Pistachios.
Oh.
Motivate yourself to go to work every day on my way to earn that pistache.
Oh.
I know conspicuous is the word. I know that is a word, but I was trying to come up with like something almost the same, where it's like you have a prefix that means non, and then the word. Whatever it was that I did as a youngin' apparently was never a word, and no one ever told me. Anyway.
Tori, we need the actual measurements of these corks. So I'm gonna have to ask you to.
Why?
Because someone asked.
What?
And we have the precise little ruler. Let's find this out. Tori, can you deal with that battery
no.
change? Walk over there.
Someone just pooped.
1 1/24 of an inch long. And what is that? 28, 29, 30? Yeah, 30 seconds diameter.
Wow.
15, 16. Maybe that's the same. Wait, oh, can you reduce that fraction? I forgot about reducing fractions.
What, 30 over 32?
No, 30, yeah, 30 over 32. So that's 15 sixteenths. Yes.
Yes.
So 15 sixteenths.
Yeah.
15 sixteenths.
16ths. Not 16s.
Sixteenths.
16ths.
Sixteenths.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Apollo, what are you saying all right for?
All right, Thanks. Thank you, birds. You're such nice birds. Do not take these two as guessing what these birds are normally like. They play really nice for when we're streaming, because they get all the attention.
Ophelia is not a normal Caique also.
No, Ophelia is not normal. She's a lovely pet, but she is not.
She has brain damage. Whatever that is.
Such a baby.
Which generally, like Tori says, makes her just overall easier, except for she will scream for no reason sometimes and just won't stop. Or she'll get like really scared and have trouble
She'll,
calming down.
get scared, not remember what
Usually-
she's scared about, but she knows she's scared.
Usually it's like something somewhat justifiable or totally justifiable that scares her, but she just cannot calm down. Has there ever been a dedicated toy crafting stream? There's been times that I think we do a little bit on stream, but I don't think we've ever like specifically just done that the whole time.
We get distracted.
That might be a good idea.
That was the plan for at least one stream.
Four?
Because that's what I would do, is be like, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. We can totally make toys. And then we just get distracted. Bok. Bird.
All right.
Big bird. I wonder, are you saying a cup of rice?
So we probably need about
See?
like 1,000 corks.
Cup of rice. That's what he's saying, cup.
1,000 corks to line the
Rice.
entire outside of the table.
Oh my gosh. Is the whole table going to be the Colosseum?
You know,
Rice.
now that you say that, yes. Didn't you say your sister wanted to earn some money?
Yes.
You think she would stack corks?
Ouch. Yes.
That would be so funny.
Especially calling my mom, hey, can we have my sister over? Because she's
Should make the
not
Eckerd
old.
students do it. Just have like a 3-student day and be like, all right, so we need you to build a cork tower here.
As big as you can. Use every single cork if you have to.
But this is not enough corks.
All right.
But
Oh,
it's,
wait, that was Dalton's phone.
Last
You had a call that went to voicemail. I thought it was my phone, so I said, so I thought.
You want to earn another snack, Apollo? Then we'll work on wrapping up.
Yep.
You want to earn a snack?
I'm just going in circles now.
I have a pistachio. You want to earn a snack? All right, come here. All right. What's this called?
All right.
Right. No. This is a cork.
Cork.
Yes, cork. Good job. 3 more. What's this called? It's made of metal. What's it called? No, what's it called?
I know this one.
Tori, what's this called?
This is a wrench.
Yes, Tori, you want to earn a snack?
I would like a pistachio.
All right, you got to answer 2 more questions.
Okay.
What color is this?
Color black.
No. Paulo, you want to earn the pistachio? What color?
White.
No. Tori, what color?
Purple.
Yes, color purple. Good job, Tori. What color is this?
Red.
Yes, good job, Tori. There's your pistachio.
Sweet.
Girls, you can get 1 more pine nut.
Alright.
Shake. Oh. Ophelia swiped it.
She's getting better at it. Where's
All
the
right,
people
Paul, you
water?
want another chance? You can earn a
There's
pine
the
nut.
people water.
Come here. Come here. You can have a pine nut.
Touch.
Come here.
Touch. Orange.
Orange. This is color orange.
Doot doot.
Can you do doot doot? Good. What color?
Ox.
I'll give you a pistachio if you tell me. What color? No, this is color orange.
Ox.
Orange. Color orange.
I know we have one. I know we have an orange one.
An orange what?
An orange doot doot.
Yeah, there is
But I
one
can't
somewhere.
find it. I can't find it.
There's a pine nut.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find that. You don't let me sniff, but he smells the best.
Can Apollo still do flapping? He flaps, but no, it's not really on cue.
Yeah, we try to bring it
He
back.
stopped doing that a lot after he got his flight feathers back. I'll only ever see him do it when he's wet now.
Yeah. And whenever he does do it, we'll be like, oh, good flapping, to like reinforce it, but he still doesn't quite.
But this was a very good stream, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
We're going to wrap it up and say goodbye.
See you next month.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. Good. Bye, Paulo. Bye, Bird. I know. I'm not.